The great debate began with our first topic, technology in the classroom enhances learning. While I didn't plan on signing up first, someone had to do it, and although in my heart of hearts I agree with this topic, I worked with Kyla and Amy on the disagree side. The disagree side presented the argument that access, resources, and multitasking are putting us at a disadvantage. The technology is just a tool, but it's teachers that have an impact on student learning. My blog post included further research by Nicholas Carr, author of The Shallows: What the Internet is Doing to Our Brains. It stated that we are overloading our short-term memory with all the multitasking that we are doing today, and we are underutilizing our long-term memory, which is where the deep, reflective thinking happens. I do agree with the other side that when we use technology, we're preparing students for the skills that they will need in the future. And in my own practice, I do see that technology does increase student engagement. The next debate topic was, schools should not focus on teaching things that can be Googled. In that debate, I learned that there's rapid change and growth of knowledge, and that human knowledge doubles every 1 to 2 years. Both sides of the debate used memorization, but one was for memorization, that it utilizes neurons in the brain and helps them to grow. And on the other side, memorization is a technique of the past, and today's students need other skills. This made me think about my own teaching practices, and on my blog, I questioned if we as educators are more worried about the teaching, or are we focused on the evidence of student learning? The next debate topic was, openness and sharing in schools is unfair to our kids. On the agree side, they brought up very good points about safety. Our students' digital health, is too much social media helpful or harmful, and who is monitoring it? Also, the implications. We are building their digital footprint, but are we empowering them? And we have the parents' permission, but do we have the individual's permission to post pictures or articles? We've all heard sharing is caring, but do we know the impact of sharing online? The next topic was, is social media ruining our childhood? While my childhood was many years ago and looked a lot different than what kids are doing today, I would say that social media has changed the way that kids are growing up, but is definitely not ruining their childhood. Social media can definitely have an influence on self-esteem and can affect students' face-to-face interactions. We also see that cyberbullying is on the rise, but there are many benefits. It can actually strengthen relationships and provides those children that may not have a social network in their own lives some support. So, social media can be a good thing, but it's up to the parents to monitor it. The last debate, technology is a force for equity in society, was very surprising. I didn't know what to expect, and to be honest, I thought I would be totally on the agree side, but the disagree side brought up some very good points. I love the line someone said about myth information, that having technology alone was not going to make the world a better place. Some issues that came up were the digital divide. Is it true or not true? And really, we should change the digital divide into digital inclusion. This debate really brought some matters into light. I had never heard of digital colonialism before, and really needed to rethink how I looked at technology in other places of the world. Also, the fact of gender inequality and even racial inequality with some artificial intelligence and how that is playing a fact in society. EC&I 8:30, the great debate is now over. Your opinion did matter, and I'm out.